Hello everyone, it's Peter here, Piotr Fisner. Guys, welcome to the Screen Protector YouTube channel. In today's episode, we've got a culprit here. It's a graphic card. The PC, which is behind me, this one here, yeah, this one, it came to me with a blue screen. Well, not a blue screen, it's just a Windows fault. Yes, I couldn't log into the Windows, I couldn't recover it, I couldn't do anything. So because I couldn't, I said, well, the easiest way will be to reinstall whole operating system. Customer agreed, so I did that. But during the process, I've noticed that the hard drive, the C drive, has only 111.2 gigabytes. I called the customer and I said, look, it's only 112. If I will do it on this 112, in a year time, you might be calling me again to do it, you know, because it's just 112. So I said, I'm always keeping one drive here, 500 or 1 terabyte SSD. If you wanna, yes, you can have it. And customer agreed. So I've put on the 500 his Windows, yes, and fine. But I start to check this computer and I've noticed that I can't see the graphic card. I've installed the drivers for the mainboard, fine, no problem, and neither audio going out from the card nor the card can't be found in the device manager. So I've opened the computer and I'm checking, and these fans weren't spinning. And I'm saying, great, so there is an issue with the card. So I've called the customer and I said, look, there is one more problem with your computer, which is a graphic card, and do you want me to do something about it, or we're just leaving as is? You will use integrated graphic card, which just has, you know, power from the CPU taken out, RAM taken out, which is, you know, worst case scenario. And he said, okay, let's try what's wrong and how much it can cost to fix and so on. Yes, so I said, okay, let me look. So let's look at this card and let's get you closer. Okay, let's get you closer. It's just 4 screws. So if you've got time right now and you're watching me unscrewing those 4 screws, you can do me a small favor, or a huge favor for me, small for yourself. There is this magic button like underneath the video, if you wouldn't mind to press it, because I've got one more screw and that's us, and we can check what's wrong. Okay, that's void. This. Okay, that's fine. So let's put it aside. And those who don't know, the most crucial part is to check for shorts. If we would have shorts, of course the computer would not boot up, but because it boot up, we know we don't have shorts here. So the first 1, 2, 3, I think should be 1, 2, 3, yes. First 3 pins are 12 volts in, okay? So let's put the meter on so that you can see both. Look, stubborn one. Okay, so if I will touch the ground somewhere here, okay, it doesn't matter where it is, it's just wherever is fine. So then those shouldn't short, yes, and it's not, so it's fine. See, we don't have short, so in that case 12 volts power rail is not shorted, and we know it because the computer would not boot up, and it's booting up, it's just not recognizing the card. So then 4th from here, which here is a break, so I don't know how to count it. So it's 3rd or 4th as well, but that's for 3.3 volt. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so we get a short here. So there is a short on 3.3 volt. I don't know if that could cause of no boot up. I mean, probably, you know, if that's what I mean. I don't know, because there is a 1 pin missing here, as we can see. Yes, I'm not, I'm not expert and I can't tell you. I know that the fourth pin from this side, yes, it's 3.3 volts, and I see that there's an issue. So yeah, so let's check these MOSFETs, because these will be the most common culprits of all the issues out there. Oops, we get a short on the first one, on the second one side as well. Okay, and one of this should be a drain, so it's not on the drain. So in between them, no, so there is a short and it's going off, it's charging. Okay, so it is shorted. The next one as well, and as well, it shouldn't be shorted. Or like here, that's a proper behavior, yeah. It shouldn't short. It's not shorting as well. That's shorted. It's not shorted. So almost all of those MOSFETs here are shorted for some reason. I don't know if that's the fault of these MOSFETs, but in that case, if we see so many of them shorted, it as well can mean something bad, yes. So I won't be going that way. I've got 2 cards, customer brought in one already, just in case. I want to check on the coils will be short. No. Here is a short on this one. Now I don't know which one is for the RAM, I don't know which one is for the CPU. There is probably a way to check it out, but I don't know, because this one is shorted, this coil is shorted. If this coil is shorted, then the question is it the RAM fault or is it the GPU fault? Yes, because I'm no expert in recognizing this. I can go and look for some videos and understand it, but I know as a fact that this shouldn't be a short, and if it's a short, that means it's a faulty. So yeah, I could spend time, but we don't have time, so let's put it aside. We know that this is faulty. Let's just plug in, put you back here, and let's just use different card. This should recognize it. Sorry for the mess over there. GTX, but this this graphic card has been brought by the customer, Radeon, yes, which I don't know which one it is. It's some card, I don't know, and there is an adapter as well. Only we don't have connector for this adapter, because this is double one, which is standard. You probably have seen it, and you've got this. But then again, you need to have this this type of connection. That's for the yellow one is 12 volts and the black one is just minus, that's just ground, so it's no big deal. We could take it from the power supply, but I would have to check if the power supply is good enough. Now this one has as well 2, not 4 but 3 connectors, so that's the same story. No, we won't do it. Oh no, hold on a second. We've got a 1. That's 4. That's nice. And that's 4. Yay, happy days. And that fits. Guys, we can test it. Okay. Okay, I don't know if it was clear what I was saying, because of course I was far away from the speaker and I didn't have my headphones with myself, so I had a problem with finding the connector. Yes, 12 volts connector. Now I've got it, so it's fine. It's really heavy, you know, you can kill someone with this. To be true. We will see if I can fit it. Yes, I'll pause it and I'll fit it to not waste the time. Okay guys, so it is working as a displaying picture. Let's log in into the Windows. And I've got a bad news for the customer. You can't see it unfortunately because it's too bright, but this is not recognizable as well. So probably what happened was that card has shorted the main board, and now the fault we need to look is on the main board. Yes, so it's unfortunate. But if I can't see this in the device manager, that's mean, you know, there is a fault with the mainboard. The mainboard is letting go that card through, but unfortunately can't recognize it. Yes, so that's it. I've got a bad news for the customer. It's no fix. I would have to look at the mainboard problem first, and then customer could use this card. Yes. One card caused a trouble, which now caused problem with a second component, the main board. I'll switch it off. So yes, so that's what we have. I don't know if customer will agree to look on the component level. I don't know. The mainboard is quite cheap, what he has, so is it worth for me to look, you know, on the component level? Well, looking at the money, probably it's not. Looking at helping someone, of course it is. Yes, but I've got a lot of those stuff which I would like to help someone, and I can't because of the value. Yes, so then I'm spending on those jobs, instead of 1 hour, I'm spending 2-3 hours, and sometimes the outcome is good, sometimes the outcome is bad, but you know, you can only risk what you can afford to lose. Yes, you should never risk what you can't afford to lose. That's why I will tell to this customer, if I have to look onto the component level, then that will require extra money, and I can't help him, you know. If he don't want to pay more, I can't spend, because you see the room is in a total mess, and we might have my mom coming in, well, it's 8th, so in 8 days time. Wow, it's 8th, unbelievable, 8th of December. You will be watching it much longer, like in 2 weeks time or something. But what I want to say is, I would love to, yes, I would love to help everyone, but you know, I've got only limited amount of time. That's why we can't help. So that's it, guys, in this episode. Thank you for watching. Hope you did see a value out of it. At least you see how to scan the card, how to recognize faults, yes, in the PC. And if so, please hit that like button if you haven't already. Thank you for watching. If possible, let's fix them all, and see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.